Hi, this is Sadat the Gamer, and welcome to my YouTube channel. First off, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss an update. And I definitely got to shout out everybody for showing much love on my last video about Hawkeye Bag of Tricks. Make sure you check that out. The link will be in the description if you haven't already. But without further ado, let's get into today's video because wow. So for those that don't know, the Future Imperfect update came with a new major artifact. And unfortunately, most people don't have that major artifact because it's bugged for a lot of people. In order to get the new artifact, it's not just a matter of beating Future Imperfect. There's a whole mission chain, and the mission chain requires you to defeat Maestro in 2 villain sectors. But since those are bugged and not showing up for some people, a lot don't actually have access to this major artifact. There is a workaround. It doesn't work for everybody, but it does work for a lot of people. You just go to Substation Zero, and once you're there, you're going to switch to offline mode, and then you can go to the faction vendor, and at that point, you should be able to access the 2 Maestro villain sectors, and that will allow you to continue the mission chain. Uh, Definitely got to tell you when you're before you do this, make sure you don't do your elite villain sectors. If you have Taskmaster, if you have Abomination, or the Warbots, all that, don't do them yet because for step 4 of this mission chain, you're going to need them, and that's the last step, and it'll allow you to get the Void-Tech Transponder. But if you don't have any of those available, that's fine. All you have to do is defeat the villains. It can be in a villain sector or a story mission. Like if you don't have a villain sector with Abomination, you can go to Heart of the Monster, beat him there, it still counts, etc. Okay. Once you do all that, you'll get this, the Void-Tech Transponder. And the big thing about this is that you see in the third perk, it allows you to actually summon Hank Pym and attack enemies with particle damage. And what you'll see in the footage after I'm done talking, Hank Pym will actually come out and just blast enemies with this particle weapon. And in addition, you see it has other perks that benefit particle effects. Increase the amount of particle damage dealt with any attack by 30%, which is crazy, and increase the duration of active particle status effects by 6 seconds. Also very, very good. Now, it's best if you have a piece of gear that can utilize the particle status, which I happen to get today. This is the Refined Combat Lance Head Mark III for Hawkeye. I'm so glad I got this to drop. But see, it drops with precision and proficiency, which I need. It does particle damage for my cluster arrows, which is great because I use tripwire all the time. But the top perk right there, 20% increased firing speed of cluster arrows and the charging speed of tripwire, is insane. I literally can have the tripwire ready to go in a second. It usually took a little bit longer than that. You have to hold it for a little while, and it can be a little slow. But with this, it's incredibly fast. I'm just spamming this, dealing particle damage, knocking enemies off their feet. It's absolutely awesome. And And it also, you see, defeating enemies in a weak point grants a damage buff. Not too worried about that, but a nice bonus perk. The biggest thing though is that this is so good. I highly recommend if you're able to pick this one up. It's definitely worth it. It's by far the best artifact they've introduced in terms of the last new ones, because the others were pretty trash. So I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna just throw you some gameplay footage just to see the current build in action, and let me know in the comments section what you think. If you have any questions about how to unlock this, definitely let me know. And once again, smash that like button, subscribe, and just keep supporting the channel. It helps a lot, and I really appreciate it. All right, see you next time.
Circuit train. A remote mining town called Venture Ridge, Wyoming.
Jarvis? What is it?
I'm patching through local police chatter now.
We're tracking 3 groups of civilians stuck downtown.
There are still people in the parking garage on 7th. It's not safe to go outside.
No, AIM started the experiment already.
Oh no, they're everywhere. Head for the edge of town.
Those police officers need your help. They could be fighting gamma monsters.
Holy crap! It's the Hulk!
They're just scared. You got this.
Help! We need help!
No gamma monsters, just AIM baddies. Take them down, Hulk.
Still got it. Avengers, this is Sheriff Emmett. AIM's got machines all over fueling this toxic gas. Can we trust the Hulk?
That machine could be AIM's new gamma transformation process. Time to go smash it.
The machine in question is releasing toxic gamma gas into the air throughout town. If it does not kill when inhaled, it could potentially mutate the victim into a gamma-powered creature. In order to disable the machine without releasing more gamma into the air, I will need to be in proximity of the device without AIM interfering. Stay close to the machine and keep AIM forces out of range. I'm inside the machine's systems, but you need to keep AIM out of range or they will disrupt my progress.
Jarvis, how we doing?
I'm through the machine's initial security measures. Stay in its proximity. Nearly there.
Hulk went down!
Beginning to clear.
Jarvis, can you let the police know they can start the evacuation?
Miss Khan. AIM has sent an elite team to install an additional gamma radiation device.
The police are going to be evacuating people any second. Hulk, you have to stop them. These are not normal goons.
This is a high-profile project within AIM's hierarchy. They pulled quite a few resources to protect it.
Take them down, Hulk. One down, 4 to go.
Another agent has been neutralized. One of our resistance allies is close by and could use some help. A third agent is down.
Come on, Hulk, just one more.
You're not alone. I'm detecting another large gamma life form beneath the town.
It can't be.
It can. Abomination is here. Giving you the location of a possible entrance to AIM's underground observation facility.
It's time to give our old friend a hello. There's the elevator.
We're not alone here.
Made it.
If we can't do this the peaceful way, we'll do it with a bang.
God, it's Abomination! He's here!
No, we're too late.
Still time.
Hulk, I don't know what's what's going on, but you have to end this for Bruce. He feels guilty for letting Monica in on all his gamma research. That's why he's been so hard on you.
There he is.
I'm here. Particle cannon ready.
He wants to make everyone into a gamma zombie. You've
Keep it up,
got
my
to stop
friend.
him.
We got this.
He's crazy, Hulk. Don't listen to him.
Big steps wouldn't be any more of us.
Got him in my sight. Yeah, got him on the rope.
Now will be the first.
Glad to help, Avengers.
You did good, Hulk. More than good. I think you and I, we aren't enemies.